Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hit the like button, turn notifications on. Just kidding, do not hit that subscribe button, don't do anything like that. This is very important. iPadOS 14 is going to be coming out tomorrow, and I figured what better time to compile everything that we know so far about this very crucial update than right now. And here's the thing, and I'm going to say this forever, it really doesn't matter about iOS 14 or iPhoneOS 14 and its stability, because in my opinion, ever since iOS 7 or 6, iPads have been able to run iOS much better and much more stably, if that's a word, than the iOS counterpart. So iOS 11 for iPads was, in my opinion, much more stable than iOS 11 for iPhones. And I feel like with iPhoneOS 14 and iPadOS 14, even a month from now or 2 months from now, even when iPadOS 14 officially comes out in official form, I have a feeling it's going to be much more stable than what we're going to get on the iPhone. So one of the biggest things that I've been able to see for iPadOS 14 would be the desktop mode, basically, that we're going to be getting for our iPad. So we've gotten the new Magic Keyboards, we've gotten the mouse capabilities with this new iOS update that came out a couple months ago. And I definitely do think that the iPad layout is definitely going to get an improvement. We kind of saw this with iPadOS 13 with the new widget bar coming to the home screen, but I feel like we're going to be getting some cooler things now, which is going to be very, very important. And I feel like Apple is really going to push the narrative of iPads kind of being almost as good as MacBooks. Apple never wants iPads to be a MacBook replacement. They want to sell more MacBooks. They do not want to, but they also want to sell iPads as well. And Apple will go as far as they can of stretching out what iPads can do, but hitting the glass ceiling right before MacBooks. Still at this point, like a base model, super base model, like a MacBook Air, I would still rather pick up than the highest tier iPad Pro, just because of the software I use. Even though the iPad Pro is much better, the software that I use specifically, like Audacity, Final Cut Pro, things like that, cannot be used on an iPad. I have LumaFusion, I have these other editing apps, but they're just not as good as Final Cut Pro, if I'm being honest, for me. So Apple will probably end up pushing some of this software as well, like Final Cut Pro and Xcode that we've seen some other people talk about. It'll probably end up coming with iPadOS 14. If not, it'll probably come at some point within the next, few months, probably up to a year. But it doesn't have to come in a software update. That can easily be done through the App Store. So we're probably going to be getting a calculator as well. Hopefully that's one of the best things if we can do that. Also a low power mode. A lot of people have been saying things like this for a long time. iPads do not have it. iPhones have it, which is really weird, but iPads do not have it yet. I truly believe at some point Apple will actually implement that in with the iPads, but iPads already have such great battery life, so it's kind of 50-50 at this point. There will probably be some updates to the Apple Pencil interface as well. So when you tap on things and all that stuff, it'll probably be getting updates as well, which is very important. But at the end of the day, what I will tell you is this update, I don't think there's going to be one amazing feature that'll make you want to update. For example, we had dark mode on iPadOS 13. I don't know if there's going to be that same type of impact of one feature on this specific update that will make people purposely want to switch to it, in my opinion. Obviously, nobody's going to download the beta if they don't have to, but even when it publicly comes out, I don't know if there's going to be, oh my god, this is the one reason why you need to update, or this or this. I feel like even with iOS 12, we had group FaceTime. That was a pretty big deal. With iOS 13, we had dark mode. With iOS 14, including iPadOS 14, I wonder what's going to happen. What's going to be that one feature? In my opinion, it might just be the low power mode. I feel like the calculator will probably end up being a meme at WWDC tomorrow, and they'll probably just throw it in there. And apparently, actually, 9to5Mac says that Apple says that iOS 13 is now on 81% of all devices, but iPadOS 13 is on 73% of iPads, which is insane. So there's a huge demographic out there. There's a ton of people running iPadOS 13, and these people will probably end up getting iPadOS 14. So I guess we'll see what happens, what Apple does, but that's pretty much all we know at this point. If you have any questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys would check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.